My name is Peter Truong Nguyen. I'm 29 years old and I'm from a small village called Vĩnh Long, Vietnam. In November 19, 2009, my family and I relocated to Canada, where we were currently residing. When I was young, I remember my parents telling me my story of how I was brought up. Shortly after I was born, my parents had to leave me for my uncle and my grandmother to raise me. During their trying time, I remember we were facing a great deal of poverty. We did not have enough food or even a cellar, so both my parents have to leave me so they could work and provide for us. In 1995, at age 5, I remember going to my neighbor's house to watch a movie called Terminator. I noticed that the main actor was the bigger muscle guy. That's very confident in himself and demanded to reach his goal. Although I did not know who he was, I felt very inspired by his character and wished to be like him when I grew up. When I was 14, I'm going to school and working in the motorcycle transportation industry to help support my family, but my dad doesn't want me to do it because every parent wants their kid to concentrate on school. I don't listen to him. I didn't like to go to school. Always skip school. Went to drinking, smoking, hang out, have fun with friends, and fighting on the street because I think I had learned taekwondo and some kickboxing when I was 11 years old. When I was 16 years old, I heard we are going to move to Canada. My family and I began to study to become Roman Catholic since I was a church that sponsored us. I was so excited because I thought it was going to be life-changing for us. In my mind, I think I have a better life and many things in mind. At 18, my grand-uncle and grand-auntie, along with our church, sponsored my family, including my dad, my mom, and my younger brother, to come to Canada. I remember arriving in Toronto and living there for 2 weeks. At the time, my family was indebted to my grand-uncle and grand-auntie, as they had spent a fortune trying to get us here. Although my family sold everything we own in Vietnam, we still not afford to pay back all the money we owe to our sponsor. After those 2 weeks of getting to know Toronto, we relocated to a small town in Humboldt, Saskatchewan. Things are getting harder and difficult from now on. I lived for approximately 3 years because this church had done so much for my family by allowing us to live on their farm and provide us for food. We worked countless hours for 3 months without pay just to show our gratitude. During their hard 3 months of work 10 to 15 hours a day, I remember there were times when we would forget to eat because we were so caught up in our work, and since we did not speak any English, it was hard for us to even ask for break. At that time, I was bullied by a lot of young student girls in St. Peter College. Sadness because I don't have anybody or any friend to share the feeling, the thing with. And all I can do, run up to the church praying because I didn't know what to do. Sometimes I have negative thoughts in mind. But I believe God has protected me always. And 6 months later, I got various jobs that pay only $9.25 for hours. I worked 4 jobs. I start my day at 8 a.m. until midnight, but I still went to the gym for 2 hours after work. And by the time I got home, it is 2 a.m. and I quickly got something to eat and go to bed. I continued work like that for 2 years. I tried so many different jobs, but learning English was one of the toughest challenges I have to face. 1 year later, my English was finally getting better, so I tried so hard to make things better, but still, sometimes things did not go the way I planned, which made life even harder. I just want to sleep forever. I want to suicide many times, but every time I think about suicide, then I heard someone call me to stop. And then all the time I felt the hand grabbing my shoulders, told me to stop doing it to myself. I believe it is God and Mother Maria protected me from evil things. I have regained my composure and told me that I can't be selfish because I still have my family, my mom, my dad, my younger brother. They need me. I can't die. I have to fight back, to stay strong, keep standing. God gave me the power. I have to keep walking and moving forward. I have a big dream. I want to be the best bodybuilder. I want to be the best actor in the world. It is the dream when I was a kid. In 2013, I quit my job because I decided to move to Saskatoon because I want to join a better gym and become a professional bodybuilder. When I moved to Saskatoon, so many things happened in life. By those times, I invest in a small business but didn't work out. I was broken, and work, saving, starting other business didn't work out. I was broken again. Keep trying and again. But with the power God gave me, I stand up, even I fell many times. I remember when I joined Fitness Focus, hiring a trainer because I want to compete. But unfortunately, I got sick for 2 months before I stepped on stage. After I got better, I only have 4 weeks left from the show, but I didn't give up. I want to compete. So I asked my trainer to help me out, but the price he charging me is so high. I can't afford that. So I told him I don't need him anymore. He don't need to worry about it. I will do it myself. I trained 4 or 5 hours a day to catch up with my show, and when I came to the show, I didn't know what to do. Nobody teach me anything. My posing routine was terrible. Everything was terrible. But hard work will pay off. I'm glad I played first place. Still, I didn't give up. The second year I came back, I got a little confident. I looked a little bit better, drier, and more determination by posing nicer, but only the second place because I upgrade my weight class to lightweight. And I keep come back my third year. I step on stage. This year I feel more confident and even 100% better because I upgrade my weight to welterweight. And then this year, first place. I came back again in 2016, but this year I didn't compete in provincial. I moved on to the Canadian National. I believe I didn't do good, but I learned a lot of experience of that time. And after the show, I got back, I keep training. I took 2 years off to recover my body. Same year, I got married and was so busy with family. And in the 2018, I stepped back on stage with the great feeling and 100% confident. I played second in the heavyweight CPA contest. A few months after the contest, my wife and I felt we were going to have our first baby. My life had changed instantly. I got busier, working, and now my son is 10 months old. I am still training because I didn't give up. I want to step back on stage again one day. My dream hasn't stopped. I will keep trying until I die.